I do. At this stage, it's very hard to see how they would come back together. I think we could sort of see before that there might be a possibility, but this does seem to be very final with the accusations made at William. I would have thought William will be fairly horrified at what Harry says, and very hurt probably as well. So, I think that will be very hard. Certainly the brothers' relationship will be very hard to repair. We already know that William is trying to get the royal household more ethnically diverse. He's announced that fairly recently. So I would expect to see more of those initiatives. I think the more difficult implications are those of the media and the interrelationship between the monarchy and the media. And in a way they are held to ransom, and Harry actually put that across, I think, very, very well, saying that if any money was taken from the public purse, then the tabloids, the press in general, but particularly the tabloids, think they're fair game. And so the monarchy has had to learn in recent times to handle the media. And I guess really they're still in a learning process, with all the social media and the way media changes so fast. It's a very powerful mechanism. That's a very strong thing to say, but we know that he has real contempt for the tabloid press. If we go back to, of course, the death of his mother, and the press did really cause that. I don't think anybody argues over that. So the power of the press is enormous. So that is a strong accusation. But certainly Meghan was very stressed by them, and I do think the press in general, I would defend Harry on this, because I do think the press in general, they do go too far now. And there's got to be, I think social media encourages this objectification of people, and we tend to forget that they're human. And so I think the thing that Harry and Meghan did very well in this documentary, to say something, in their favor, is that they brought out the human consequences of all these hate campaigns and, the stress that can be caused. People read these things like a soap opera, that it's not real, but of course it is real. It's impacting on two human beings. I think it probably has. I mean, although it has got a huge amount of criticism, it's also, my understanding is from the figures, I think today, it's been the best, the most watched Netflix documentary. So in terms of that, of an audience, certainly, they have huge power. And presumably this will keep them in favor with the media corporations, so that they will be able to get new contracts and things. And so I think it will have built their brand quite well. I think a lot of people will see their perspective more, but particularly younger generation. And I think really that's where they've always aimed anyway. I think a younger generation and more ethnically diverse groups of people.